So this is it, the start of my Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution walkthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Australian here. Welcome back. Oh boy, there is no DLC in this game, but it's still going to feel like an awesome game to play. Especially when it comes to V-Reigns, and I'm looking forward to playing with the V-Reigns part of it. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to this video's sponsor, Dubby. If you guys want to check out what they have to offer, please see the description below. If you use code TheRoyalAU at checkout, you'll score yourself a discount, but you'll also give me some kickback. Another thing that'll help the channel out massively is if you follow any of the referrals in the description below as well. So that being said, thank you, Dubby. Thank you guys for watching, and let's get started. I like how they put the tutorial menu in this game. Here's the original menu, but look, ladies and gentlemen, we have an extra campaign available to us, and that is V-Reigns. Oh, that is fantastic. I cannot wait to get into that. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off with Yugi again. Duelist Kingdom. Loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugi begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. So, our history of Yugi starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. Hey Joey! First to Joey, it's your turn! Isn't... Wait a minute. Isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan, Yugi here's teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. Drawing monsters? Duel Monsters, you Nimrod! They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. I've also got tea and cartwheels. Wow, what a stirring intro. INF8 can sure spin a tail. Greetings, Duelist. I am Informate. Part of the virtual game simulator. I have been programmed to teach you proper dueling rules and best practices. So let's get started and walk you through the basics. In this scenario, you'll be taking on the role of the legendary Yugi, facing off against the not quite as legendary Joey Wheeler. Bullshit! The dude was a legend. First, let's learn how to summon a monster. Monsters are summoned into the monster zone. Monsters can be summoned in attack position or set to the monster zone in defense position. A monster in attack position is placed vertically, and a monster in defense position is placed horizontally and face down. Let's set a monster. Select the dragon dwelling in the cave, and set it to the field in defensive position. Now let's open the phase menu and select End Phase. Notice the layout is so different, ladies and gentlemen. In the original game, if you look on the left side of your screen, in the original game, that looked smaller. The text here looks smaller as well. They just increased the size of the text and put a Switch game onto the PS5, put it over to the PS5, and just made the screen like a little bit bigger. Plus, they've added some extra bulk into the game and made it a little bit more optimized, and fixed a lot of bugs. While the original game was about 2.18 gigabytes in size, this game is only 1.78 gigabytes in size, but still packs a lot in it. Congratulations, you survived your first attack. You might have noticed that Joey attacked you and wound up hurting himself. Let me explain what happened. When a monster attacks a defense position monster, the attacker's attack value is compared to the defender's defense value. If the attacking monster has a lower value, the attacker's only takes damage equal to the difference. If the attacking monster has a greater value, the defending monster is destroyed. Next, we will play a spell and trap card. These cards are placed in the spell and trap zone. Green spell cards can be played right away, but most can only be activated during your main phase 1 or 2. You can also set it and activate it at a later time. Pink trap cards can be activated on your turn and during your opponent's turn, but you must set them face down on the field first. Not in accordance with... That's not... There we go, there goes that. No, that's not always the case. Evenly matched, infinite permanents can be activated from the hand. Markio the Destructor allows you to activate one trap card from the hand, and so does Temple of the Kings. You can only use either of those two cards' effects once per duel, though. You cannot activate a trap card in the same turn you set it, but you can activate it at any time after the start of the opponent's turn. Let's set your trap card, Claw of the Haunted. Now, let's get ready to attack. Let's switch the dragon dwelling in the cave to attack position. Now let's summon in Kendog in attack position, so you have another monster out that can attack Joey. Now attack is all set up, let's switch to the battle phase and attack. There's a huge problem here, ladies and gentlemen. In the original series, you could not attack directly. However, welcome to today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. If an opponent does not have any monsters, your monsters can attack your opponent's life points directly. Let's do this. Attack Joey directly with the dragon dwelling in the cave. Now let's end your turn. Joey doesn't stand a chance. Let's clean his clock. Good lord, that's some good tea. I've got no coffee, ladies and gents, because I've been unable to shop for it for a total of 1 month. On this turn, we will summon another monster. Up until now, you have only used monsters level 4 or below. In order to summon a monster that is level 5 or 6, you must tribute one monster. Sending a monster on your side of the field to the graveyard to summon a high-level monster is called a tribute summon. Let's tribute summon Gravicross Dragon now. As you can see, you must tribute one monster to tribute summon this monster. Let's choose Ninkendog as your tribute. If you read the card description, if you read the card description on the left there, you can see that your Gravicross Dragon has an effect you can trigger. Let's do that now. Let's use Gravicross Dragon's effect and send Banner of Coverage to the graveyard to destroy Joey's face-down card. Okay, let's chain the effect of Call the Haunted to bring back Ninkendog from the graveyard. Now let's chain Ross Recklessly's effect. Ross Recklessly is in your hand, but can be activated immediately because it is a quick play spell. Now we are ready to attack. What? A card that powerful totally wipes me out. Whoa, you're sick at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa owns a game shop and I get all my best cards from him. You own a game shop? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Okay, maybe I could even get my grandpa to show us a super rare card he's got. Little do they know that someone was listening in on their conversation. Someone who was looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. I think I may have missed something there, ladies and gents, so I think I skipped over it. So I'm just going to fast forward there. Do it. It's always the last line I miss, ladies and gentlemen. It was here. Joey isn't going to be too happy about this. One more attack, and we'll totally wipe him out. There it is. That's the line. I missed it in the first game as well when I was doing the walkthrough readouts. What? Yeah, okay, let's skip that. So we got 6 cards from Joey. That's right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Duelist Kingdom. But because this video is incredibly short, I think it's only wise we go to Heart of the Cards. Because there's no reverse duel. And I like to do, the forward duels and the reverse duels of each campaign. So of each duel in the campaigns. So let's go with the Heart of the Cards next. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special card? Please, please! Haha, how can I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card out too often. Ready? Here it is! The Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I never let it leave my hands. This card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in all the world. Suddenly, a classmate from the school ran into the shop. His name was Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I'll pay anything you ask. Sorry, I can pay anything you ask. I'm sure you could. This card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Senile old fool. Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team were disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with Blue Eyes White Dragon. The next day, Yugi came back to the store with his friends. He found Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi that he kidnapped his grandfather and took him to Kaiba. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba and found Grandpa lying on the floor, defeated. Grandpa, you okay? Yugi, I failed. I wanted to teach that boy Kaiba a lesson about the Heart of the Cards, but I lost. Grandpa, how's the old man feeling? Can't be a sleaze. What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all, with each of us putting up our most valuable card as a prize. But I guess playing against a champion like myself was just too much stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at the sweet prize I won. Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card! Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon! My treasure! Grandpa, hold on. How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Huh? Grandpa? I built this deck. I put my soul in these cards, and I taught you everything I know. Yugi, take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the Heart of the Cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. Are you ready to play, runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. Yoink. Huh? Me. Little Yugi just rode running out of there and... Hey, look, I've grown up again. I've grown up and turned into a pharaoh. Did I? Or did I just pop out of some mystical millennium item hocus pocus nonsense thing? And surprised the little crap out of the CEO of Kaiba. Made him shit himself. And then made him think. Anyway, let the chaos begin. Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he had become a different person, as if he was more confident and powerful. As if he was more confident and powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself because it's time to duel. Green Baboon, the defender of the forest. Defender of the forest. And that guy is Bliss. Oh, crap. Yeah. Lajin, the mystical genie of the lamp. Let's pop that monster down there for now. Order 10. Ladies and gentlemen, right leg of the forbidden one. Hey, Kaiba, you dumb. You dumb. Pop this right here. You may have noticed that the zones are manually selected now, ladies and gentlemen. It's because in real life, you have to manually select the loans you put your cards in. It's no longer set. It's no longer play from the center outwards. It's play from wherever you please. It's going to end my turn there because I can't do anything to this guy. Ah, look, his first boys. Right? Yeah. Look at that beautiful white dragon. Yeah, Spellbinding Circle. Not the best card for you to use, mate. Oh boy. So sacrifice color in that Duelist. Okay. Yeah. Ouch. I'll grab this. Stomp. Set you and turn. Recommendation from... Okay. Recommendation for... Yay, look at that. Konami. Return this beautiful card to 1. Ah. Right. Okay. Alright. One, two, three, and I'll discard the Karibo and the Celtic Guardian. I'll activate this. Activate Pot of Greed. Activate this. Set Sangan face down. Tell you guys to never mind my lattice hell birds. Activate half of the underdog literally twice. Okay. Let's just leave the field real quick. I'll grab this. Yeet. Activate Heart of the Underdog for the quite literal 3rd time. Set a very massive boulder or rock face down. Activate Heart of the Underdog quite literally 3 times. Because funny. Activate Heart of the Underdog quite literally 3 times. Because funny. Activate Heart of the Underdog 3 times because funny. This card is so stupid. It's so stupid. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Do it again. Oh, Lord. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Finally. Wow, dude. Activate Monster Reborn, because why not? Steal a monster from Kaiba's graveyard, because literally why not? Kindly referred to as the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now it's on my side of the field, because fuck you. Activate Swords of Revealing Light, because why not? Tribute Summon Skull, by tributing this monster, because why not? Go into battle phase. Smack Hyper in the face. Discard this, 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 and this. Oh. Activate Heart of the Underdog 3 times, because funny! Oh my lord. This card is so funny. 1, 2, 3. And out it comes. The famous Exodia, the forbidden one. You play only for power, Kaiba. That is why you lost. But if you put your heart in the game, there's nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man got news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba Boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugi Moto. We unlock our first booster pack, Grandpa Muto, and it only costs 200 credits. Oh boy. There we go. Paladin or Storm Dragon. That's a Cyberse. I'm gonna take a rest for a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to cut this video very short. It's about to become very stormy, very fast. I'm sorry about this. However, I'll restart this duel and start again, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. The storm has, I think, passed. I'm not sure. There was no blackout, thank the maker. However, I'm not going to hold it to it. Alright. Let's try this again before I was rudely interrupted by stormy weather. To be real, Yugi, I don't know why you would, I don't know why you would get me to go first. Ah. Okay. Oh, he's still in. He's still in. I wonder how many Exodia bits Yugi has in his hand right now. Oh, Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp. Ah, boy. Just wait for the inevitable loss, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much I can do. I'll have to use a more modern deck than the starter deck. Sorry, then Kyber's well, more modern deck than this era of cards in order to play. Summon Judgment. It's back to 900. I had something to use actually. Some Ryukishin pad. Ryukishin, pardon me. Much better. The more destructive cards I get rid of, the better. Still got a 2000 attack beater on the field that's unable to attack, but okay. That is an animation. Bonk. I think I'll leave that at 2. The starter deck that I'll have to use is something straight from today's era. And I'll be right back. Anyway. Sorry about that. This is attempt number 3 out of 3 before we go ahead and use a whatever starter deck is available. Okay. Let's go something with a little more spunk. Any most of the battles with this card returns to the hand. Alright. What in the world? Ah, okay. Alright. Okay. We're going to burn the crap out of Yugi's life points. Using a deck that is roughly from the same mirror. Plus or minus about 30 cards from it. That's perfect. I don't need to open fire on you, Yugi. Done. Alright, that was Heart of the Cards and the Duelist Kingdom. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been the Royal Australian. Don't forget to check out my sponsors below. This video has been rendered and edited by Chef Factory Studio. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.